if you would, Richard, if you come and catch the label, let me get the name for you here. Watch, clear. All right, here we go. Get that, if you would.
And what does that stand for, Mr. Joe?
This is TNCG, is the Tri-Neighborhood Community Garden of Norfolk, and trommel is the Germanized term describing this device, this concept, which is just a rotary sifter originated by the Romans in their massive building projects. And this one is the result of research that I did. We knew from day one here in the garden that we had a lot of rock, a lot of stone, a lot of broken glass in the soil that we wanted to get rid of. So we began by sifting it with quarter by quarter welded wire mesh, and that worked well, but it was slow. And then we went to half inch by half inch welded wire mesh, and that worked better, still a bit slow. So this is our third iteration of our sifting process, and this is a rotary screen trommel, and as you can see, this is two 55-gallon drums which we salvaged, and the framework is part of an old stair stepper device from a used piece of exercise equipment from a gymnasium, and then the rest is extended pipes. The framework you see is right angle steel from scrap bed frames, and the wheels that you see here and the larger wheels on the bottom, those are from a grocery cart that we pulled out of a ditch, and the motor itself is from an old 5-gallon paint mixer, and that's a half horsepower 110 1750 RPM motor, geared down to right about 42 RPMs is what we're running at now, and that gives the material, the soil inside the trommel, enough time to go ahead and rise up to about this point on these right angle steel braces inside it, and then gravity goes to work and it falls and breaks and continues to fall and break. And then if you step back, you'll see that there's a little bit of a mild down angle on this, and that's just to allow gravity to assist us. You'll see the largest pile of soil underneath is right here, where the majority of the soil is breaking up and falling out, and then the solid material, which is stones, rocks, bits of glass, are going to the end, and they're falling into these containers over here. And this whole device was built primarily of recycled material, and it was done with the great help of Randy Harrell, a garden volunteer and a wonderful designer, and myself, and we're pleased. We used it one time in the shop in the construction process, but today's the first day we've used it actually out on site. And so far, if you can see, if you can come around this side, I'll show you. This is our, at this point, this is our finished product, and there is a little tiny bit of stone, rock, but the soil is relatively fine. And then to this, we can add a little bit of sand, vermiculite, perlite, whatever we need, and the plants are just going to absolutely love it, because that's a real nice growing medium. So this is the result of probably 2 months worth of research and then construction, and we're very pleased with the results.